Okay, now that Sadie has finished reading her book, The Berenstain Bears Forget Their Manners, to herself, now she's come to me to let me know that she's finished the book, and my instructions to her are to pick a favorite part of the book and read it out loud to me. And as she reads, she's going to be practicing reading smoothly, accurately, and with expression. And when she finishes reading, she's going to ask me how I think she did, and I'll provide her some feedback. Okay?
There was trouble in the big tree house down the sunny dirt road, deep in the bear country. Trouble with manners. The bears' family trouble with manners was that they forgot them. At first, it was just an occasional please or thank you that they forgotten. There was a rude push without an excuse me. Then a reach across the table instead of a please pass the broccoli. Mama Bear wasn't quite sure how or why it happened, but she was sure of one thing. Whatever the reason, the bear family had become a pushing, shoving, name-calling, ill-mannered mess. At the table, it was even worse. They were grabbing, mouth-stuffing, food-fighting, kicking under the table, super mess.
Well, how did you think you did?
Okay.
Was it smooth? Was it accurate? Did you have expression?
Kinda.
Yeah, you did. So once she finishes reading, then my job is to give her some compliments about how well she read, and then give her one thing that she could improve upon. So what I noticed is sometimes when kids read, they try to read really fast. And you know what happens when you try to read really fast? You mess up, you know? So I thought you did a really good job picking a pace that wasn't too slow, but wasn't so fast that you would make mistakes. And another thing that I heard you doing is when you got to a period or a comma, you paused. Just a quick, short pause. And when you pause like that, it helps you slow down so that you can read accurately. So there was just one part that I want to go back to, and that's this page, because this page has a lot of text, it has a lot of commas, it has a lot of places to stop and pause, and so I want you to just practice that a little bit more. And then I noticed that on this page there are some words in the illustration. And a lot of kids don't read that part because they don't think that it's part of the story. But in this case, it is definitely part of the story. So when you finish this paragraph, I want you to come down here and I want you to see how you might read those with expression. Okay, so now I'm going to listen to Sadie read this part again.
Okay. Mama Bear wasn't quite sure how or why it happened. But she was sure of one thing. Whatever the reason, the bear family had become a pushing, shoving, name-calling, ill-mannered mess. Silly head, fuzz brain, noodle puss.
Nice job. So see, the second read, you were more smooth, more accurate, and had more expression. And just taking the time to do that once a week, to have your child read a little bit out loud to you and providing some feedback will go a long way to improve their reading fluency. Thanks, Sadie.